In 2003, LeBron James played his first season in the NBA.
There is the man of the hour.
And this was the same year Jalen Duren of the Detroit Pistons was born, making LeBron the oldest active player in the NBA. In the offseason, LeBron made a post waking up at 3 in the morning excited to work out and put in work for the upcoming season. Most people wouldn't even consider waking up that early, let alone working out. The question people are asking as we walk into the 2023 to 2024 season is, will LeBron still be locked in at season 21, or is this it for him? Let's walk through what the Lakers are saying about LeBron and their game plan to keep him locked in for the season, potential roadblocks on the rule changes, and what's keeping LeBron locked in for the season. Stay tuned to find out. In an interview, Rob Pelinka, the Lakers VP of basketball, mentioned that it's staggering for a player that has 20 years under the hood already and is preparing for 21 like he's a rookie. Over the course of LeBron's career, he's averaged 27.1 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 7.4 assists. He's been MVP 4 times with 4 championships and 10 NBA Finals appearances. He's also been an All-NBA First Team 13 times, All-Defensive First Team 5 times, and an All-Star 18 times. And to top that off, he's made history, becoming the league point leader. It's clear, despite the lower games played, that LeBron has not shown signs of slowing down. It almost feels like he's going to reach his prime every season. If you don't believe that, let this sink in. After playing the LA Clippers on November 1st, LeBron became the first NBA player to score 35 plus points in a game in their 21st season. In the same month, on November 21st against the Utah Jazz, he made NBA history by becoming the first player to ever score 39,000 career points. Now let's be honest, you can't deny that LeBron is putting in work. LeBron mentioned on NBA Media Day that he thinks he has a lot more left in the tank and he's willing to put in the work. Most players at this point in their career would hang up the laces. Players like Kobe Bryant and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar called it quits after 20 seasons, but somehow LeBron is still locked in. Head coach Darwin Ham mentioned, now that we have a top to bottom, what we feel like is a highly balanced, skilled, athletic, younger team of guys who's logged in a ton of NBA minutes. We can surround both LeBron and AD with these players who are coming eager to contribute, eager to show they can impact winning. That's going to allow us to be able to be more efficient with his game-to-game minutes, the big picture month to month. Further, Rob Pelinka believes that he's created a roster that will help LeBron rest a little easier this season. And an NBA article, Rob mentions, I think we're very intentional about the versatility that this roster has, the depth that the roster has. I think there's upgrades in spacing and shooting top to bottom. That was all done knowing LeBron is going into the 21st year. We have a partner with him to help him get all the way to the end because that's his goal. Adding the depth, the versatility, the shooting, all of those things are going to help us manage that. LeBron has already won a lot, so is there really anything else he needs at this point? Why keep going? Especially with the rule changes he might have to face this season. There's a new rule that might just make things a little more difficult for LeBron and other star players this season if they want a shot at winning a championship and certain postseason awards and honors. It's called the 65-game threshold or rule. Essentially, players need to play a minimum of 65 games in order to be eligible to play in the playoffs and win any awards. The purpose of the rule was to discourage load management where teams would strategically rest star players during the regular season so they could be healthy for the playoffs. So now, players need to play a minimum of 65 games in order to enter the playoffs. So this kind of changes things. With all that said, there's been a lot of uproar around this rule and players aren't happy. Kevin Durant made a tweet when the news first came out saying, don't count, didn't play 65 games, after Shane Young made a post on his performance last season with 47 games played. Draymond Green was one of the first players to get vocal about this rule.
What NBA are we representing?
And he essentially said that this ruling is going to result with the all-NBA teams being filled with bums who will now get voted in, all because they played 65 games aside from other players of higher caliber who should earn that spot but didn't because they didn't play 65 games. The man kind of has a point, but not sure how we feel about him calling other NBA players bums.
Everyone will appreciate this until you got bums on the All-NBA team.
If you want to check out that video, we'll add it in the description down below. So now because of this, will LeBron even have a shot at winning another championship? How will the Lakers respond to this rule so they can keep LeBron locked in and execute this season? The Lakers are said to have had 15 back-to-back games this year. This is currently now tied for the most of any team in the NBA to do so. So right off the top, LeBron has a lot of games to play in a very short period of time, which could very much affect his health early on in the season. On the flip side, he was also grandfathered into the NBA's new participation rules mentioned. So there's talk that LeBron might just have special rest exemptions under these new rules after all. At the end of the day, the Lakers are going to do their best to ramp up LeBron throughout the season and make sure he's playoff ready. But even though they say they will ramp LeBron up month to month, there's no guarantee he may get the rest he needs or be able to dodge the new 65-game rules. Here's why. Last year, the Lakers lost a bunch of games and fell so far behind that LeBron had to make up for that. He had to play so many minutes at the end of each game, and some games were even up to 43 minutes. As we walk through the season, yes, the Lakers talk about having a solid team around LeBron, but we still don't know how the season will pan out. In LeBron's first 15 seasons, he only missed 71 games in the regular season, but over the last 5 seasons, he's missed 111 games. LeBron has been more prone to injuries in recent years, but in the 55 games he played last season, he managed to put up 28.9 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 6.9 assists. So right off the top, with the 65-game rule, LeBron wouldn't be eligible for the playoffs, and well, that's the main goal for the Lakers. Now, without bending the rules already, it looks like the Lakers are off to a great start with this, since LeBron played one half against the Warriors in a preseason game and then sat on the bench for the entire second half in sweats and eating a meal. So the Lakers have spoken up on how they'll get LeBron to the playoffs despite the rule change in his age. But what else is keeping LeBron locked in this season? One of the major inspirations that keeps LeBron going is his kids. He mentioned on NBA Day, "They inspire me. Bronny and Bryce, they're inspiring me every day the way they play the game. And also my daughter, she picked up volleyball, so now I've got another layer of competition." LeBron has more than just another Larry O'Brien to win, but he's playing for the kids. There's nothing more fun in life as a dad when your kids become your tribe and you get the chance to tag along with them in the journey. At this point in LeBron's career, it's about empowering the next generation. He's working at creating a championship mindset with his team, and the goal is that his work ethic will trickle down to the others. In an interview on NBA Day, LeBron talked about how he organized a little team minicamp in San Diego. He did that because he wanted to get the guys together before the season, incorporate the new guys to the team chemistry to be able to let them know it's all family. The main goal was to welcome them with open arms, but also get some work in and enjoy being around each other before the season starts. This is straight leadership thinking. Will season 21 be the last season for LeBron? Could he have another shot at winning a championship? Will he continue to add more ammo to the GOAT debate between him and Michael Jordan? We know it's more than just the numbers between LeBron and Michael. And if you want to see more about what that looks like, check out this video right here.